You're on. It says live? It's live. Okay. This is record-breaking time. Only a half hour after we came off the water, we've got the results. That's how fast we're doing. It is dark outside now, but these people are still here, so that's awesome. But we are live streaming because okay. All right, everybody. You just feel I won't talk to the camera. But we're giving out $10,425. That's what we're handing out. Like this started in 2008. These are a couple of, they've been here for every single one, all 16 of these events. We tied up the his pontoon, 6 boats tied to one pontoon at one angle between 6 boats. We tied up there, that was our first 30. Now we've got 95 boats came up today, which is pretty good. 237 total paid. There were like some people scrapped the chicken out today or whatever, but we had that amount of money, whatever. We had a bunch of costs, food, and so that. But we got it. New system. This system, catch water release. We were forced on it. We love their old system. You just catch it, keep it alive, you measure it, let it go. Catch water release. Trying to keep the integrity of like making sure that there are ways to cheat. I asked some people that I know that like to cheat. How would you cheat? The first thing I would do is walk this, and I think they tell me all this kind of stuff. So you're trying to like keep it. That's what there's tokens. Like what is the point of the fish tags? The more added layers of tokens you have in there, the more added layers to your ruler that you don't have. They can manipulate them because people do cut rulers in half. People own judge rulers. So many different things that you can do. That's so silly. Not that anyone here would do that, but we're trying to keep the integrity of the whole thing. And then Hawaii kept consistency. Yeah, that guy does that. One of the biggest problems here with the boat, there was requirements. There was a hero shot, there was a measurement shot, there was a release video. Not so strict in the release video. The point of the release video, of course, we want to help the fish to go like do it. But the release video shows that, like, you could release the fish or whatever, and it floats down to Johnny downriver over there, and he nets it and starts taking fish with that fish too. You want it gone healthy. Fish do get caught again. They do get caught again, but it's going to be legit if it happens, right? Because people do catch fish. If you catch a fish with an unusual marking, you can catch it 20 minutes later. It's true. Like it's like they don't pulp. They actually can't catch them again. But we have that release video for that. Some release videos were really jacked. It was supposed to be you catch a fish, you catch one, gets in the net. Oh, it's a big one. This is probably a master. The first thing you do is you get the hero shot. What the hero shot is you pick it up. Always fish the head is in your right hand. You get your hand like in that gill like you do, or hold it under the belly if you're comfortable. Head in the right hand. First thing, that ensures that the left side of the fish is facing out. So I've been doing all these catch and release for like maybe 5 years when they first came out. That's what it is. It faces out. You get the person to take your photo. We had like those tags. Slap that on. Did they stick to the fish pretty okay? Yeah, those things. They slap them on. There's you take that shot. The whole fish needs to be in it, including the face, the tail, everything. Please. There are violations on that. There are violations with the wrong hand. Wrong, like head was in the left hand.
I'm left-handed.
Yeah, so I know.
It's natural for me.
I know. I'm watching. There's a million of those. And then on the ruler, the reason we have it the one direction is because on the ruler, you want the same side facing out, so you can tell if it's the same fish. Because like you can tell, I can get into the scales, I can get into fins, and you can more often than not, 90% sure it's the same fish. You can go through it. You want the same one facing out. So there are wrong ones there. Then you take your measurement shot, you slap it down. Same side is up. You want to put that mouth right up against, which is good. And then you want to pinch the tail for max. Don't cover. I had to disqualify one fish. I did have to disqualify one because the person had his hand covering that fish. Is covering the bump. I could not see. If I can't, there's room for discretion, but if I cannot verify at all, that doesn't count. It was small anyway, like 222 inches or something like that. But I disqualified it. I could have disqualified, really. To be honest, even that boat that you said, like these are the perfect ones to use for example, I could have disqualified the third fish in that one too, right? Because the hand was almost covered. Like,
Almost covered.
even our most perfect photos, it's not a perfect system, our most perfect sets, I could really critique this thing. But there's room for discretion. We're all learning together. A lot of people, this is like your first time doing a catch and release. Some people in here, whatever, like this is all learning how to do it or whatever. So, but I could verify measurements. The whole point when I said you want the whole ruler, see the tape at the end of the ruler that we have there? The whole point there is because even iPhone to iPhone, Android, doesn't matter. It's random whether you're going to get a blurry photo or not. for whatever reason. It's just how it sends through the cell towers. But I can verify the measurement because I can count back. We know where we put that tape. That tape was on the 35-inch mark, and you can count back. I can see the hash marks on these rulers. So I can, even if it's blurry as heck, I can count back. I can count back and get to 27. I can see if it's 28, 24. But if I don't get the end of the ruler and it's blurry, I've got no way in heck. I cannot verify at all. And then we asked them, can you send more? Maybe another one will send clearer kind of thing or whatever. But a lot of people I was able to verify. So everything that we've done today here is verified. It is. There's no guessing. I didn't guess at any length. That's why it took so long. I didn't want to like bullshit it. Then we had ties, like a bunch of 28s, for example. There was a bunch of people 28 and tie. The tiebreaker for 28s or for anything, any tie, is the next biggest fish in your boat. So if you have a shitty partner, well then you lost the tiebreaker. If you have a good partner, you moved up. A couple of the ties were still tied after that. The next person in the boat got a 26.25 or whatever. So it goes to earlier paid. And someone paid in September and someone paid the other day. So the person who paid in September got that tiebreaker, right? So you can rest assured the integrity of this thing there. Could be sticklers on some of like these photos. I said I could have described the whole place, but we're all learning. It's good practice for this weekend. We've got a tournament. They're going to be even stricter. I got a rules meeting in 2 hours. What I'm going to do, I'm going to like explain really to be how like we're going to be really strict on these photos. We're all learning how to do it. We've got experienced anglers, experienced guys that have done catch for release, and their photos were all jacked up to it. I'm like, oh my God, guys. Like, okay. So that being said, we're going to hand out awards here. Now we are handing out. Where's that photo device? It's locked. It's locked. So if I can unlock the phone, do not have to pass it to the photo. We had 9 youth participating today. Hats off to the 9 youth who participated. Thank you. They skipped school. I don't know why you're laughing. Why are you laughing? They're truant. What the heck? I was trying to call them up. No, it's a Friday. Why is this always on a Friday? We always do it. It's a weekday tournament. We're going to keep that tradition going. I'm thinking always on a Friday. It's always good. Stan Barrow's been here for a long time. All these. Who called him sick? You called him sick. I tell you, if you are, I want to make sure the blacks on there. There's a captain's draw, right? Captain's draw is $100. I didn't have time to put them all on that magic wheel. That's $100 for all the captains. We appreciate people in the boat. We're $100. Then there's also the top. Put it this way: in the top 25, if we're paying up to 2 youth are in the top 25. So we're getting it. And the top youth is going to get a bonus prize of $50, trophy, top youth award, and I got a prize pack from Jason Cross. I got like, would you get 500 spinners? It's a whole pile in my truck. That's how we're getting that. So I'll get to that. And then we have scored, but not in the money. So there's a whole pile of how many people scored there. A lot. The smallest fish was 55 centimeters. We had 3 fish at perfectly 55. And then we took all the way, all lengths came through there.
Stats will be released.
We did not do the stats yet. There is a cutoff. Now there's people who, 25th place, from 21st to 25th is $125. There are people who are 26, 27, and 28 that are tied with those folks, but the tiebreaker rule affected them. So they got cut off. So, go through here. The first cutoff person who gets absolutely squat, like someone who got stuck today, caught a 27.5 inch fish. So the cutoff, there was 28 fish at 27.5 or higher.
From where?
27, so Mike Pellin got nothing.
Who is that? Is he here?
Patch Cowsey, nothing at all. And Keith Rempel, zip squat for 27.5 inches. But at 25th spot, 27.5 inches, Dan Johnston. 24th spot, 27.5 inches, Jason Massey. 27.75, 23rd place, Paul LaRue. Congrats there. And then 22nd spot, the first, actually 27.75 is a master angler technically. So we've got, it took a master angler to get to 23rd spot. Wow. Wow, that's good fishing. The Red River is on fire. 22nd spot for $125. Kevin Christensen, 28. 21st place, Corey Burke, 28. And you get $125 for all these guys. So there, round of applause for those that set. The next group, from 20th to 60th, they're getting $150. Rich Volentine.
Yay!
Danny Cobb, 28. Paul Vergetti, 28. Tim Butler, 28. And Jeff Lauren, 28.25. $150. The next group gets $200. This is from 15th to 11th place. You think you're in a big fish derby. You catch a 28, and you think you're gonna get like $1,000, $2,000. You get $200. 15th place, Bong DeLeon. There you go.
Yay!
14th, Chris Melnick, 28.25. 13th place, a youth, 28.25. No, he was a 21-year-old that I was before, but 13th place and 12th place were tied. And
I'm just gonna. Who was that?
The two youths. 28 point. They both had 28.25. Shout out to Jax Butler and Willow Mitchell. And Willow Mitchell's dad is no slouch himself there, but Jax Butler's dad's pretty damn good too. What is Jax Butler's dad? That loser that didn't win in the tiebreak. Butler. Okay, guys, I'm gonna see this. Tim Butler caught a 28. That was a tiebreak, and the kid lost because Willow Mitchell, her boat had a 28.75. What the heck? So Willow Mitchell, come up here, top dude, yeah. It's okay if they skip school. This is fishing. You could do worse than this. What are they skateboarding at 7-Eleven? No, they're fishing. Nice work, Willow. Good job. $50 plus $200. $250. Yeah.
I have no photos.
Jax, I know
no
Jax is
photos.
watching. I know I owe you a bunch of prizes anyway. I'm gonna get you hats and hoodies. Fine, got you. 11th place, 28.5. Dale Oaks. Did you go home? Dale Oaks, yeah! Here you go, bro. Round of applause. You got 11th place. $200. Now we get to 10, the top 10. Top 10, $300. We're moving up with the real cash here. That can get you half a tank of gas. 28.5 inches. Chris Scott! Yeah! Come on up. You gotta get the top 10. 9th place, 28. You gotta stay here, bro. 28.75. Kyle Slobodian. That is.
They left.
8th place, 28.75. Dave Simpson. $400. 7th place, 28.75. Dylan Bowie. $450. 6th place, 29 inches. $500. Jason Klassen. Whoa! Come up here, Jason. 5th place, $600. Ernie Adamanchuk. Yeah! Come up there. 4th place, 29.75. Leslie Harrison. Are you here, bro? 29.75. So there were 3 fish at 30 inches plus. Whoa! 30 inches.
Here, I'll get it. You go in there.
3rd place is $1,000. 2nd place is $1,250. That was 1st place. And then 1st place is $2,000. That's pretty good for a $50 tournament. In 3rd place, the OG, Johnny McLean, 30 inches. Yeah! And then 2nd and 1st were tied at 30.25.
Oh.
It goes to the next biggest fish in their boat. They were on the same freaking boat. They both got 30.25s. Now, so of course, I'm going to watch these release videos. That's the whole point of the release video. they were released. They were caught in 2 different parts of the river. And they're always good. They're the back-to-back champions of the Selkirk Walleye Championship. James Hebert and Randy Hebert,
Are they
first
here?
and second place.
Where?
Are they here? Oh
my God.
I think 2 first place. So you'll notice one trophy is bigger than the other. The tiebreaker goes by her earliest paid. They paid at the same time. So the tiebreaker, who was born first? Randy was born first. Dad always wins first place. Randy Hebert. $2,000. There's the trophy. Come on, son, let's get a photo. Thank you,
Get in there.
everybody.
No, you get in there.
Thank you
Get in
for
there.
joining today. This is the, why am I here? That's the top 10. There you go. Get photos. I do appreciate you, everybody, for the fun tournament. Next year, I'm fishing it. I'm fishing it next year.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. No, man.
I did catch a 19-incher on the front there. during catch-in. Thank you, guys.
You should up.
You should do individual.
All right, thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. I'm going to do that draw for the captain's draw, the random draw. If you scored a fish,
Okay,
and
say bye.
I'm going to say bye. So check us out. Give us a sub on Kickerfish. Thank you.
Eric, you gonna get in there?
Yeah.